Okay, so this is Tower of Fantasy, new update. Wow. Tower of Fantasy is winning. Is Tower of Fantasy winning, guys? Is it too late to play Tower of Fantasy now? You're here to protect the kids. Okay, that's cool, man. I mean, you can take out the stockings and stuff. But, what's the point, right? It's just for only certain girls, is it? Because why is it only this girl? The movement is janky. They gave up. Snowbreak route. So do you guys think Tower of Fantasy is going Snowbreak route? Because they give up. Fan service is too blatant. It has to be done tastefully. Does Tower of Fantasy have dudes? Yeah, it does. It does look like Tower of Fantasy is winning. Okay, here's the thing, right? I do think some of this is like... It's fine if you want to do it, sure. But why now? Why do they add this Simulacra Dorm right now? Is this the Snowbreak route? It is. It is a Snowbreak route. So it can definitely... Yeah, it feels like they are following... I think they are... It's quite obvious though, right? Let's be honest. I think it's quite obvious. The game is not doing well. And then... It's trying to see what other games is doing. That was not doing well before. And it's trying to like... replicate that in a way to hopefully garner some success. There's nothing wrong with that, but it is obvious. Like I do think that they are obviously trying to go Snowbreak route, the fan service route. Now, can they win over players? I'm not sure, right? Because Tower of Fantasy was never... It was never about fan service though, right? Tower of Fantasy was always about... It's always about open world and, you know, trying to compete in that space, the open world space and MMO somewhat. Snow Peak route is always the best route. Feels like every gacha is just randomly getting a dormitory mode. I heard that Azulane is also getting this somewhat similar, right? Tower Fantasy is wonky on mobile. Yeah, you're right. I think that could be right. One of the main reasons why it's perhaps not doing too well. Snowbreak is actually decent on mobile actually. I managed to log in and just sweep my stuff, and dailies are super fast. Tower Fantasy dailies used to take a while. I'm not sure if that has changed or has improved. They are probably desperate. More like it's making a return, but now it's mostly for fan service purposes. To be fair, Tower Fantasy has had their dormitory system for over a year now. The only issue is that they half-assed it, and players really had no use for it unless they wanted to watch their characters sit on the toilet or something. Insert the image of a weirdo on the window going, yes, yes. Sit on the toilet. Did Tower of Fantasy had fan service when I played last time? I can't remember actually. I guess it did have, eh? Hota should just focus on their own new game. The NTE stuff, right? I think that game is good, right? For sure. But yeah, at the same time, it's like... it's like... How do you even watch the lolly sit? Yo, chill. The skins had a lot of fan service. You had boob slider too. Yeah, but it was never about it. You know, there's fan service, but it was never... That was never the focus, it feels like. I don't know. They have to improve on a lot of aspects like the story and stuff, right? You can shower in the dorm, but it blocked by the door and Steam. I'm all in for more games having cafe or dormitory. It's free or easy endgame content. Wasn't surprised to be honest. If it works, it works. Blame the consumer, not the company. This is my last resort. Gameplay. Every gacha game has emergency plan. Turn the game into porn. EOS countermeasures. To be fair, Snowbreak is nowhere near porn yet, but it is edgy for sure. When will it ever come to Genshin? Never. I love fan service, but there's definitely a red line when the fan service takes priority over story, character development, animations, gameplay, and world design. But yeah, if you look at Tower of Fantasy, it has to do something, right? Look at this. This is where it's at. Tower Fantasy is earning here. It's literally earning. This is very low, man. Sure, you might argue that there might be a Steam revenue and stuff, but still, it's going down. Like this was a let's look at the chart, right? Look at the revenue. When it first came out, 6 million. And then 4, and then 2.9, 2.7, 1.7. It go down, it go down, it go down. And then like it never went back up. Like it did go back up a little bit here from 1 to 1.3, then go back 1 to 1 million. But it's like it's been a steady decline, right? And it's very bad, right? Ideally, you want to maintain around here. Like sure, the first month is a lot, but ideally you want to maintain somewhere around here. If you can maintain around 1 million would be nice. But right now they are making 1/10 of how much they used to be, so it's like really scary, man. The game EOS, if it continues to go down, yeah, it will be really scary. The problem right now is like sometimes when people see the game keeps going down, they also don't want to like spend on the game because nobody wants to spend on a dead game, right? And it is going to be yeah, ideally it's something that's like it's spiral out of control, right? It will just push itself in the direction in a way. No one is asking them to straight up put the characters in lingerie, but most designs have become too safe these days compared to early designs. Do whatever it takes to keep the lights on, except fixing that horrendous UI. Wait, was Tower Fantasy horrendous UI? None of these DOM features will do much to keep people playing long term if there's no gamification to it. I don't mean logging in every day and tapping on them to build trust points or something. They just always look so half-baked. I feel like, yeah, there has to be something to it. You can't just put dormitory for the sake of dormitory, right? So what's the purpose of this, right? If you look at this, I think Snowbreak did well in the recent one because you can massage the girls and you can get some points, right? But like, okay, this one is cool, right? Oh, you can take off the stocking. Okay, take off the stocking. Wow, so cool. Okay, and then what? Like, how many times are you gonna do that? Is there a daily? Daily, take off the stocking. I mean, if that's a daily, cool. But if it's not a daily, nobody's gonna go to dormitories just to take off the stocking. Like, who cares? Sure, it's cool for the first time, right? But how often are you gonna do that? Daily taking stocking? Yeah, they need to put that as a daily. Put that as a daily, right? Take stocking off. 20 points daily. Like sure, you go to the lobby, you look at this. Also, we don't know if this is free or pay, right? Like it could be a paid thing, like I don't know. For whales to spend more money, maybe. Yeah, it needs to have something like the gameplay at the dormitory needs to have something more. Like if you can collect certain things and put it there in a way, and it's like tied to the event, then maybe it can achieve like much more of a desired results. Stealing underwear daily? Damn. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see if Tower Fantasy can come back from this with their introduction of Fanservice dormitory.